Hello, everyone. This is Dinier. You can also call me Denny. Uh, I am currently on the build week for WRP Game of Thrones server. And this is a new lore wipe season. This is August 26, 2023. And I just finished building Pyke. It took me about 26 hours in GCM to do this. I laid out the plans last night, and then I stayed up all night and got this finished because we're supposed to start sometime today. So I wanted to go ahead and get a video of this before I lost GCM and admin mode. So I'll just take a quick look at the buildings. This is the front entrance, the gatehouse. This is the workshop. This is the gatehouse to the, that's, I don't really know what that is yet. I think that's spawn zones. This is the gatehouse to the main keeps. This one is the main keep. It's where the throne is and the great room for feasts and meetings. This next one is for families. So there's the Greyjoy family gets to live in the castle, so I had to make enough bedrooms so all of them could fit. The only thing I had to compromise on this was these bridges. The map doesn't have rope bridges installed, so I had to just do my best to design them. And I used these little bits of iron because we're the Iron Isles. This next one is the Maester's Tower. We don't have a Maester right now. Hopefully we'll get one soon. But if we do get a Maester, they'd be stationed here. And then this is the King's Tower. And one of the reasons his tower is so far out here on the edge is because one of the objectives for some of the PvP scenarios are to go make it to the king's bedroom and capture the king. Alright, now I'm going to go back to the front and take a tour through the inside at some of the few key features about this build. Again, this is all prepared for a PvP server. We do have RP rules to follow, but basically there's a lot that people can get away with. So as soon as you break through this door, then you'd have these three narrower archways to go through, and then you'd have this courtyard to defend. And then that's how you get up to the ramparts there. There's also some inside ways. This is the workshop. So inside here, I've designed this workshop just to give some space. These are our resources. People like to have them so that you can just walk right over them. So I gave them this little lip so you could do that. And that's the other access to the ramparts. The mods that I use for this are CKFR, Castles, Keeps, Forts, and Forts Remastered, and Atlas Structures mod, which gives a lot of the neat things like the quarter ceilings. Okay, this is the main gate to the gate to the main keep. Glad I'm doing this tour. Just like last time, I keep finding little bits and bobs that I need to fix. An admin went through and did an entire command, but it didn't always catch everything. Every part of this keep is accessible. Everything that you can see, you can actually get to. I do this with the CKF hatch window frames so that, or doors, so that people can open them up and just shoot. It's a little bit easier than trying to shoot through these narrow arrow loops. So here's the main keep. It's got a little nest up there for people to sit and shoot. And this bridge is also kind of dangerous because you can easily get knocked right off, and might be a perma if you fell from this bridge. So coming in here, this hatchway is an access to that little nest I was mentioning. This is a waiting room. And then this takes you into the grand gallery. It's just a hallway with the stairways going up the side. The throne room is through here. It's a small one. I was told to make it small because this Pyke is just an office space. Through here is the kitchens with access to some other bedrooms up there. This is the Great Hall, Feast Hall. Has a little overlook from the stairway. Kitchens can be accessed through there. This door is the library. It's not decorated, so there's not too much to show. And this door goes on to the others, but I'm going to take us upstairs really fast so we can see those. So to the left is it's just some good views and a few small bedrooms. This takes you outside. So it's just roof access. This is the overlook that I was mentioning. People can walk by and see who's already in the feast hall. So coming on up these stairs, everywhere you see these hatch, this is what makes it so every part of this build is accessible. You can get to towers and things up through there. So this is the first family room, so family bedroom. I think there's 6 members of the family. Some of them are married, so they each have their own bedrooms. There's another one. And now we can go and look at, and this is, I think I went up this way already. Yeah. So going down the grand gallery. So I like this, just the look of it. I've done something similar to this when I did Winterfell. I probably should rebuild Winterfell so I can show what it looked like. These are just some bedrooms. This leads down to the prison cells and torture chambers. Now we're going to head to the family keep. I just got a few side rooms. Some people will actually sleep in these tiny little rooms because honestly that's all the space they need. This is the family room. So this is where they can hang out or entertain, but it's more private than the rest of the builds. This is the first family apartment. And it's assigned however they want. Usually they just call dibs on a room. Sort of like when you move into a new place, you're like, I call dibs on this bedroom. And that's what they do. So up the stairs and to the right is one bedroom. And it's got its own tower. And then the next family bedroom is right here. So this is like a suite. And it's the only one that has a little balcony. This tower over here has a little bridge I just threw in there so that you could access the top part of the tower. And that's where the ballista would go, up there. I have these doors set to auto close, usually on 1 second timers. That's why I keep getting hit by them. And some of this stuff I don't really like the way it looks, but you just have to deal with it. Like I couldn't put a pillar there because then it shows up on the inside, and then you have to fix it there also. This this part of the defenses is to keep people from being picked up by dragons. Dragons can just fly in and pick you up. They could also probably hit you with a grappling hook and just pull you out. So this helps keep that from happening. So you can stand here and still shoot at them, but not worry about getting picked up. And on top of this is the ballista area. And this just drops back down. So there's the family keep, and then this next one is the Maester's Tower. So we start with the infirmary and the library with little storage rooms. This is the Maester's meeting hall where they can have their conclaves. This is the Maester's quarters. And then up above is the Ravenry. That one right ahead of us is the King's Tower. So we just finished looking at the Maester's Tower. I like this one the best. I've played a Maester several times, and I always like to make sure the Maesters have a good place to stay. Not sure if I already mentioned it or not, but we don't have one this season, so if anyone wants to apply, could definitely use Maesters in the Iron Isles. They give different perks to the kingdoms, so they're an important player. Right, and then this is the King's Tower. It's just rather small. It just spirals in on itself. I like this feature with the staircase. Tried to get this in as cramped space as I could to see that he could have stairways that go up. And you can see evidence of the uneven surface that was beneath this. He's got several balconies, several places where he can get outside and see what's going on. This server will have weather things like typhoons and different weather anomalies also that we'll have to deal with. Like ships will have to find some way to survive. And it'll also, I believe the weather will also affect on land too. So just more of his quarters. Another stairway. Here's his chamber, and this is for his ballista, so he can do his personal attack of the any dragons that attack. So once again, this is Pyke. Hopefully we'll get the rope bridges installed, and I'd really like to see these pillars shrink down some more. They're bigger than the old map, and we really don't need them that big. So I'm going to finish this over here. Again, Denyer, also go by Denny, and hope you all enjoyed seeing my build of Pyke.